S12E03. How the hell are you?
Bitties everywhere!
I am Maddie. This is Jesse. I cannot speak right now.
Hi, how are you?
What a day. This whole day was a blur for me. And I don't know if... You know what? I know. I'm blaming it on daylight savings.
Yeah, we
Again.
lost a whole damn hour.
I hate when this happens. It happens on the worst times. And do we need this anymore? Can we get rid of it? I feel like I say this all the time, every year.
Do you know how it was started?
Farmers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do we need it? No.
Why don't we call a farmer right
Can
now?
the farmers just use it? Yeah. They can do whatever they want. I don't really appreciate anything that's going to take away time from me.
You don't appreciate your kale?
I said, well, yeah, I do. I
The
appreciate
farmers...
That's what I'm saying. The farmers can use it. Yes, absolutely. But, like, do we need it? Why are we losing a time? Like, an hour. Why? I don't like that. I mean, tomorrow is going to suck. I hate when this happens.
Yeah, it's these deep-seated traditions that really don't make any sense when it comes to present day, I would say.
Right. And I feel like the only time it makes sense is when they make up for it in,
November?
I don't know. Yeah. It's like, oh, here, you get your hour back. And everyone's like, oh my God. And then now you're gonna take it away again? I mean...
It was always the worst,
why?
like when we were like going out to bars. That was really the time that it like had the most effect was, oh my God, we're at the bar and it's 12 o'clock, but actually it's 1 o'clock. We only have an hour left. Oh my God.
Ah!
Or it was the best, you know, whenever it was 12 o'clock twice.
Yes, I love... Those are the best, like, going out. It's like, wait, we still have an hour extra to get wasted? Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, 12 o'clock is for 2 hours? Thanks.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, like you said, okay, so you know that Arizona, I believe, is one of the only states that doesn't participate.
Right.
And, well, what the fuck can you grow in Arizona except a sweat factory? And I think, like what you just said, that's a great idea that only farmers should obey by these rules if it's really that important.
Right. And especially if Arizona is not...
Hold on, let me check on that. Let me clarify.
Okay. Yeah, we need some clarification here. I mean, these old people in politics, like, they're afraid to change things. Like, come on. This will make our lives way better. Do we need to take away an hour?
Oh, Arizona and Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii knows what's up.
Also, the territories of America. Guam. Northern Marinara Islands.
Marinadas. Marinara sticks.
Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Right.
So, has their, like, civilization collapsed because of this? I say no.
I say stop taking away an hour of my sleep because I get cranky. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just ramp it up a bit. Let's just start pushing the time back every month. And then let's see what the fuck goes on. All of a sudden, it's like technically 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's 10 o'clock at night. Everybody's body clocks are all crazy. People are not...
you just want chaos.
Yeah.
You want chaos.
Let's get fucking nuts. Sorry. Let's move on. So, hold on.
Oh.
I just want to take this opportunity.
Okay, let's move on. Wait, let me cut you
No,
off.
hold on.
Okay.
It's important.
Yes.
Happy early anniversary, Bitty!
My God! I feel like I'm speechless. Like, I don't know what to say.
I'm sure you'll find something to say.
Yes, Jesse is correct. It is our anniversary.
5-year anniversary.
5 years. Wow.
5 years ago tonight, we were probably texting each other, talking about, so you gonna come over tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, anyways.
What are we gonna do?
5 years
We
later.
could do a podcast. We could do a podcast. It's called Jesse's Girls. And you could be a guest.
You're doing the voice I do for you as yourself.
Oh, that's my voice for you.
You're like, let's do the podcast. That's my voice for you. Anyways.
How's it feel? Not good.
Wait, I did not suggest let's do a podcast. You suggested let's do a
said
podcast.
I had my own podcast back then.
I know, that's from... Okay, anyways. This is what 5 years looks like.
Look. I'll take it.
Woo!
So what are we going to do tomorrow to commemorate? I mean, watch a Pacers game?
Yeah, let's watch a Pacers game. You know, we can go for a walk.
A walk? What are we, poor? Only poor people in Louisiana don't have cars and walk.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. It's us.
No.
It's me.
No.
Well, we don't have a car.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
temporary. Speaking of money we're about to get.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, we're getting a car with this Biden money. Let's go. Joe Moneybags, as they call him now.
Joey Moneybags. Joey got the Biden bucks.
I'll take him. I'll take him as long as he'll give them. So what kind of car are we going to get?
I think we touched on this before, but you know, we kind of narrowed down. We're going to get some sort of Honda CRV situation. Anytime we walk anywhere, we just, you know, scope out cars.
Yeah. It really makes a difference, especially because there's no sidewalks anywhere and you're just about to start sweating uncontrollably, even to take a 10-minute walk. So it's time.
And I'm not one to complain about the heat because I like warm weather, but I like that sweet spot in between. I mean, I'm noticing that does not exist here in Louisiana, but that sweet spot between, like, I don't know, end of April into like June, July. It's like nice, cool, sunny, a little rainy. And that does not exist here.
No. It's
I'm
disgusting.
already sweating. It's uncomfortable.
You made the mistake of wearing jeans in 75-degree weather, which down here is
and in New
misleading.
York, I could do that.
Right.
But here, you're right. It was misleading. I was like, oh, it's in the 70s. It's fine. I literally it was a half hour to go to and fro the post office. And by the time I got there, I was sweating. I was disgusting.
Yeah. Welcome to swamp-ass Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah. The humidity, I think, kills a lot of these people's brain cells around here.
It's the heat.
Yeah. Fries your damn stupid already brains.
Wear a hat.
While we're talking about it, I have a stat about Louisiana. Okay? I'm not proud of this. Okay? It's not
This is your
it's
home.
not like
this is your home.
I'm
You
not
should
gloating.
Be happy.
I'm not gloating about my situation down here, my hometown. But according to the U.S. News and World Report's Best States rankings, Louisiana has been ranked the worst state, right at number 50. Overall, the state ranked 46 in healthcare, 48 in education, 47 in economy, 47 in infrastructure, 48 in opportunity, 42 in fiscal stability, and 50 in crime and corrections. Fuck this place.
This is like the state where nobody really wants to do anything.
You
And
mean aside from arrest people and give them chicken shit tickets for speeding?
well, how else are they gonna justify their jab?
Ugh. Hey, but look, they're good at barbecuing and boiling crawfish. So let's give them that.
Yeah, come to Louisiana.
Gain 5 pounds immediately upon entrance.
And that's exactly what happened to me. That is exactly what happened when I got here. As soon as I got here, I was like, holy shit. I gained a little weight. I can see it in my face. It's okay though, because I already have chubby cheeks. It just seems a little, extra now.
Yeah, you got the chipmunk cheeks. I just got
You too, bitch.
I got the beer brat cheeks.
You got cheeks. Anyways.
I smile big.
It's like the Grinch.
All right, that's offensive and also racist.
Why?
Because the Grinch was green and I'm white. So actually, that's cultural appropriation.
Okay, Gen Z.
Yes. And I will cancel you from this podcast immediately.
Ah! Who's gonna replace me, Cookie? Bosco?
They have things to say too.
They have nothing to say. Anyways, moving on. We had, right before we started the podcast, we just wrapped up the Grammys.
Ugh.
Because it was on, and
Ugh.
it was a display. That's all I could really say. What was your favorite part, Jesse?
Oh, I don't know. Wet ass pussy being played on CBS.
Okay, now are you gonna be a Karen about this situation?
No. I watch pornography. I love cursing. I don't give a fuck about any social norms. It doesn't matter to me. None of it. I just don't like the hypocrisy.
What hypocrisy?
Okay, so you cancel Dr. Seuss, but you play wet ass pussy on CBS, a channel that every household in America gets if you can just plug into your damn cable box. It's not like this is on HBO, Cinemax, Skinemax. I don't care. I hate these award shows. I think they're fucking useless. And the awards themselves have really taken a step down. And again, I'm just going to sound like an old man. All this music fucking sucks. It's terrible. It's so unlistenable. There's probably 10% of the musicians who got Grammys tonight that actually earned and deserved them. Yes or yes?
Okay, so your favorite part was watching the WAP performance?
Yeah, out of irony. Out of irony. I was just like, look at all... I was just... Okay, so here's where my mind went. All of the Karens, far right, basically people that watch CBS. Because, again, they're showing commercials in between for their shitty-ass sitcoms that they show on their shitty-ass station. Even whenever they play the NFL on CBS, it's fucking terrible. They have terrible announcers. Their graphics are shit. So the fact that CBS was airing the Grammys in a year that Wet Ass Pussy is gonna make one of the best performances, or whatever their categories are, that's just sweet irony for me. And just I wanted to like be a bug on the wall in any of these households in anywhere USA where these white honky ass bitches, conservative fucks are like sitting there like, I can't believe this. This is horrible. Look at those two blacks up there spreading their vagina cheeks. Did they just blur her pussy out?
Well, funny you should say that, actually. Because I was on Twitter during the whole Grammy show. Because I like to see what the people say. I'm just curious. And the actual Recording Academy Twitter account posted just like a little gif of Megan Thee Stallion dropping it. And it says, real hot girl shit. And then some Tammy, and her name is Tammy, actually.
Oh, wow. I thought you were creating a new Karen.
Whoa. Okay, I should say some Karen, whose name is Tammy, said, it's called a slut show. Disgusting. I would never let my kids watch this show. And then I responded, then don't let your kids watch it. This ain't Cartoon Network. Turn it off and go to sleep. And stop slut shaming. And there was no response after that. But I shut it down.
Whoa.
Anyways, so yeah, you are right. There was a lot of people, moms. Oh my God! What in the hell? These are not real models. I mean, who cares? I thought the performance was visually pleasing to watch because it had really cool visuals and stuff. There was tap dancers at one point.
That
thought
did
that was
splits
interesting.
down the stairs.
Yes, that was wild. That was very crazy to me.
Look, I'm all for it.
I appreciated it.
I'm all for it. It takes a lot of talent to be able to pull that off. All those dancers just jumping up in the air and landing on a split in itself, even out of the context of what the song is about, is very impressive. But the song itself is a piece of shit. Like, if you listen to that song freely in your car, you're sort of a moron. And it's just bad music. But the performances are impressive. That's just sort of where I lie on it.
I agree. I do not blast WAP on my headphones, but I appreciate these two ladies coming together. One representing the Bronx, which I don't necessarily like Cardi B, but I appreciate her because she's from where I'm from.
Yeah, like I'm glad they exist, but also never need to see them. Like
Right.
Never need to be hounded by their music or like. The only time I want to hear that music is when I don't have to. Or no, when I have to. That's what sorry. The only time I'll ever want to hear their music is when I'm in like a public setting and it's like, well, of course.
You have no control over
Yeah,
it.
of course they're going to play this shitty music. That's what I've expected my whole life. It's just bad music being played when I have no control over it.
Do you think they're playing WAP at the whatever nightclub that's around here?
Oh, absolutely. Because Lafayette is so behind and everything that they're just like, yeah, we're going to go again with that WAP song. It's like, yeah, that was out like.
But you think people
6
around
months
here
ago.
are listening to that?
Oh yeah, people around here get nasty for no reason. It's not like they have any prejudice when it comes to music. Like people want to just bump and grind, and
People still grind?
People are the same everywhere, except when you go out to Cowboys on the interstate that stays open until 4 a.m. and they play the fucking "If You Want My Body and You Think I'm Sexy."
What is Cowboys? And let's go now.
Cowboys is that's the place you go when the bars close in Lafayette. It's like Cowboys gonna be open for another 2 hours, and that's where you take the girl that you met that night, and you're like, oh, let's extend the night, and it's like buying you a couple extra hours to get laid. That's Cowboys. Like no one goes there.
I want to experience the Cowboys.
Oh my god, that's where
I just want to know what it looks like. I'm in my mind. I'm thinking of some like rinky-dank bar. It's a little dim. They got Christmas lights.
They have huge ceilings. It's like a barn. It's like a barn. It's huge. They have 2 bars on either sides of the place. People ride up on horses and jump off of the horse and like start shooting at people. Like it's everything in the name. Yes, you can look this story up. It's absolutely
what the
chaos.
How are you gonna just drop that story like it's nothing? What the hell?
I'm just used to it. I just remember like there always being like a shooting at Cowboys, and it was just like always a black dude that had stolen a white dude's girlfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, listeners, we are in the South, so racism still exists. It's here.
It's gone strong.
It is here. Anything else notable from the Grammys?
Yeah, okay, I just want to run down I don't want to bore everybody, but I want to run down some of these artists, okay? Who I've never fucking heard of.
Are you going to ask me if I've heard of them?
Okay, so Roddy Ricch would be the first one on this list.
Yes.
I have no the fuck idea who he is.
The Cash App song.
Okay.
Cash App, yes.
Yeah, ridiculous. Maren Morris. No?
Maren Morris, was that the country singer?
Maybe one of the country people. Chris Martin, is that the guy from?
I think that's the guy from Coldplay.
Okay. Lil Baby, never heard of him.
Not to be confused with Da Baby.
Who's also on this list. Brittany Howard must be a country person.
No, she's not country. She's good. She was like, she had like this like one popular song like maybe like 2-3 years back. I feel like you've definitely heard her before.
Okay. HAIM.
Haim. They're I think they're from Israel. Girl group.
Good for them. Mickey Guyton.
Mickey
Guyton.
Oh, that was the woman that sang that song about being black.
That looked like the housewife?
Singer, the one that looked like the housewife. And I was like very confused.
Mickey. Let's see. Brandy Carlisle.
I don't know, but with a name like Carlisle, I could only assume one thing.
Country. Black Pumas, who I have heard of, but never actually heard their music.
Yes.
Okay. Well, those are some of the people that we saw tonight. Interesting. I will say that Trevor Noah
was terrible,
over the top, and corny as fuck.
He was yelling at people. Maybe he was just excited to be there. He's never been in the presence of so many greats.
I think the people in his earpiece were like, "All right, more, Trevor, more. You're doing great,
Trevor,
honey.
Can you be a little bit more extra, please?" Yell in people's ears.
This shit was embarrassing I felt embarrassed for him for hosting.
Yeah, I had secondhand embarrassment seeing him. And also the second time I had secondhand embarrassment was watching Cardi B lip sync, and that really was weird to me. But overall, great performance. I will shout out Beyonce because she made history tonight. A female artist with the most Grammy wins. I think she has 28.
Yeah, it was tied at 27, and then it went to 28. It was
27, and now it's 28. So, Beyonce, you did that with that triangle hair. I feel you on that. Okay.
And last thing, Taylor Swift.
Oh.
That flowery bitch. What in the fuck was that outfit? I guess it kind of goes with all of her music. Like, the aesthetic of...
I like the outfit. The Grammys is a time to get wild with your fits. So, I think she did it.
I just don't think anybody else had as goofy as an outfit as that. Like, everybody else, unmemorable. Like, even Beyonce was kind of low-key. She had, like, some weird gloves on, but...
Yeah, Beyonce looked like a bridesmaid from the 80s or something. With that, like, that same sort of dress style and the gloves. And I'm only saying this because, like, I feel like my uncle who got married back in the 90s, his bridal party had a similar dress. Right.
No, he wore that same.
Right. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. More entertainment news.
Yeah, I'm done with the Grammys, though. Sick. I'm about to start... I'm coming out of retirement, people. I'm announcing it now. I got to start making music because this is bullshit. If these people are making Grammy award-winning albums, records. I don't know what the fuck they do anymore. I'm coming back. It's time.
You heard it here first. I'm blessed the Bitties. Jesse's coming out of retirement. All right. In other entertainment news, this was a shocker halfway through the week. Another Bronx Bitty, who I appreciate, not love, but I appreciate her, again, just because she's from the Bronx. J-Lo and her longtime fiance, A-Rod, have broken up and sort of got back together.
Not a long time. 2 years is not long.
I guess.
We're a long time, Bitty.
But we were only engaged for a year, literally.
True.
So, whatever. Anyways, they broke up, and
but still,
they sort of got back together. I think the quote was, "We're working on things," which is like, whatever.
Okay. I'll be right back, but explain exactly what happened with the Southern Charm thing, because I don't really understand any of that.
Whoa. Well, there have been reports of a reality TV star on a show called Southern Charm, of all things, who apparently had relations with A-Rod. I think they were V-chatting, and she had plans to visit in Miami. And also, apparently, A-Rod asked her to sign a NDA. And I feel like when anybody asks you to sign an NDA, just don't sign it. I feel like you're signing your life away, and it's just not a good look. And also, if you want people to sign an NDA, you're definitely doing something shady that you don't want other people to know about. But also, you're a celebrity, and you can't really do anything alone or out of the limelight, because everyone's going to know your business. So either way, everyone's fucked in that situation.
I just got back from the bathroom,
and
my God. I would like you to sign a non-disclosure act.
Regarding?
How I use the bathroom.
I don't have to sign that because you let everybody know, so it doesn't matter.
What?
Exactly. Oh, anyways, so apparently the breaking up rumors was because of this reality TV star. I would not even call her a star. She's terrible. And I will not say her name on the show. Anyways, I just refuse that she has so much power in their breakup. So I don't necessarily want to give this person 100% of the credit, but I know A-Rod wasn't only talking to this chick, so...
Well, this dude is a lifelong cheater on and off the field. Let's be honest.
My gosh.
And he's a liar. Dude lied to Katie Couric. Come on, man.
What did he say?
He denied steroid allegations to her face. He's a loser. And he's not even cute. Ugh.
He's a little cute. Anyways.
Oh, gross. He looks like he sucks balls.
Whoa.
On the side. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe she caught him sucking off a man's.
He was on the DL in the DR? What?
See? I like that. That's a good speculation.
Send it to TMZ.
Yo, those blue eyes. You know why they're blue, right?
Why?
No, I'm just going to leave that out there.
Oh, no.
I'm going to leave that for everybody's imagination to come up with the punchline.
Wow.
Because I didn't have the time to actually write a joke.
In other news, in other entertainment news, because I only care about the entertainment biz, But this also has to do with our lives, so it's kind of funny. South Park recently came out with their new special, the pandemic special. No, that's
No.
not the pandemic special. It's South Park with a Q.
Right.
The pandemic special was the other one that came
Right.
out last year. Anyways, QAnon supporters are praising South Park.
Even though they took a giant dump on them.
They are praising South Park for helping spread their beliefs.
Oh my God! If those,
Wow, guys!
If those-
great job.
if those are their actual beliefs, oh my God! I've learned all I need to know about QAnon. Wow.
Yeah.
What?
So, now thinking about this, obviously South Park has been on like forever. I feel like
It's
since
almost
I was like a child,
it's like
a baby,
20
almost.
plus years.
And there's been so much controversy with South Park. I mean, all of their episodes are insane and always making fun of everybody.
Blow shit out your dick hole.
So I feel like, okay, I'm not really sure who the QAnon people are. Are they the Karens of the world? Are they... I feel like they're the Karen people. Like, people who are Karens are also QAnon.
I think there's a mix, or there's a crossover at least. But
Right, like, think of, like, you know, like that circle Venn diagram situation.
Yeah,
and there's, like,
definitely.
two... And then the middle people are the QAnons.
I think it's like a mixture
It's like
of
Republican on one side,
well,
Karens on
far
the other
right
side.
and Karens. When they merge, they create QAnon.
Right.
But also QAnon, it's not even just all political. It's more conspiratorial, where it's like, yeah, the Hollywood elites are eating children to
Right.
stay young, and then also Trump is our guardian angel and our savior, and it's just a whole bunch of retards got together, and that's the only part about the internet. Well, not the only part, but the internet is pretty dangerous when it comes to large masses of morons sharing beliefs and getting behind something that is absolutely ridiculous and dangerous, as we saw.
Right. I would just like to say, I did not know that there was internet in certain parts of the country. FYI. Just saying. But I do want to touch on some conspiracies. Speaking of QAnon conspiracies, there have been a lot of conspiracies regarding the COVID vaccine. Have you heard any of these conspiracies?
Well, the main one is that Bill Gates is trying to implant everyone with chips.
Mm-hmm.
That's a popular one. The other one is that the vaccine is going to kill off certain types of people to
Sterilization.
then thin the population down. I've heard other ones where Bill Gates has like a bunker inside of the earth where he and all the people, all the Hollywood elites and
The
important
one
people,
percenters.
they're all going to go down there until this all, kills off everybody, and they'll come back up and repopulate the world with only the elites of society. I mean, it goes on and on, but those are like the top few that I've heard.
What about what South Park touched on about children?
Yeah, okay, so they're talking about how Chrissy Teigen drinks the blood of children, and what the hell?
Wait, whoa, okay.
You didn't hear that?
No, I don't recall hearing that on South Park. I'm talking
No,
about
no,
like
on
the
South Park.
Kids getting the vaccine last, or just like, because everyone's worried about, obviously, the older folk, people with pre-existing conditions. But I mean, hey, I don't want to say any names, but I've know some people who have gotten the vaccine, well, like very early on, that like, you know, are not a teacher or old or anything. So it is a little weird that I feel like there's just no regulation about where and who
Yeah,
and
it's sort of
how.
it's like it's the Wild West at this point.
Yeah.
And supposedly by as early as May 1st, as Biden said, it'll be available to every adult. My thing is, it is not as serious with children. Apparently, they can't spread it and they can't be affected nearly as much as even 20s and 30-year-olds. But I don't know.
Exactly.
It's
Like
too
you
hard to
don't
say,
know. Like nobody knows.
especially whenever there's a little less than half the country who don't want the vaccine and won't get the vaccine unless they have to. So then there are all these leftover vaccines that do have an expiration date, and then so people are just signing up to be on the waiting list and be like, "Oh, we have 15 vaccine. Whoever gets down here first," and it's like you're just always on call to go get the vaccine. So we have another Venn diagram of people who refuse the vaccine, people who really want the vaccine, and the people in the middle, I think like us, I don't want to speak for you, but that are like, I mean, I guess I'll get it, but I'm not in a rush.
Right. No, yeah, I feel the same way. Um, I did want to touch on one conspiracy that I just heard about how New York possibly has a low supply of vaccines, and that could be due to our governor, Cuomocito. And basically, the vaccines are in low supply because of his scandal, his drama.
That that seems far fetched.
I think so too, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah. No, I think I mean, look, the dude's in hot water over the goddamn sexual misconduct, the nursing homes.
I feel like the nursing home is way worse.
I mean, he has a gay face. He's awkward as fuck. He's just tall. That's all it is. That's the only reason he got the job. He's just a tall guy. So I think I'm going to move back to New York and take over his job.
All right. Congratulations. I feel like you have to live in New York for a while.
I was there for 4 years and
okay.
11 months.
Mm.
And I look good in a suit. I just don't own one. So there's that.
Right.
We got some news about George Floyd.
Yes.
His family got a settlement of $27 million for a wrongful death suit.
Is that enough? I want the key to the city.
How much is
I
my
want the
life
key
worth, by the way?
to whatever his name's jail cell is.
Right.
I want it all. How yours?
Yeah, like I feel like I'm being facetious, obviously, when I bring myself into this, but let's think about some other people who have been wrongly killed by police. Have they ever gotten $27 million sent to their families for their wrongful death? Or was it just because this was on television and it was an eyesore and it was disgusting that
Well, I think it's because they are not doing anything regarding the police.
Well, apparently Chauvin's going to get like third-degree murder charges.
Yes.
And the other guys aren't going to be... I don't think they're going to get anything.
Right. That's the point. So.
And also, I think they were all being trained. Like, they were all... It was like training day situation for them. I'm not saying that...
That's even worse.
They shouldn't
that
have
is even
stepped
worse.
in. My whole thing... The whole thing about the George Floyd case is the back and forth and the history between Chauvin and Floyd from back in the day. Like, that is the craziest part about it, is just like, yeah, this dude used to work at a nightclub, and Floyd used to be, I guess, a bouncer there or something. Just that whole back and forth is the craziest part. Like, if this was just two random people, that would be one thing. But the history.
The history. The herstory. I mean, I feel very happy for the family. Congratulations. Let's keep the same energy.
Right. Also, don't get out of the car, and you'd probably still be alive. But that's a controversial thing to say.
He was not in a car.
They put him in the cruiser, and he got out of the cruiser. And that's when he was...
Yeah, that's still no excuse.
I'm not saying it is.
Yeah, so saying, don't say it then.
But it's...
Don't say it then. Just don't say that. That is no excuse at all. There is no excuse. What about the guy that was killed on his front lawn by a police officer because his family called mental health facilitators to come get their dad, and they sent police officers who are not trained, and this guy is just killed on his front lawn. Like,
who's that?
Huh? Like, how does that even happen? I'm sorry, I cannot remember his name right now.
Oh, but say his name.
It's wrong to put the blame on the victim who's actually dead. It's wrong. Don't do that.
I'm not putting blame on him. I'm just saying, if he would have stayed in the car,
don't do that. Don't do that.
All right.
Because why was he getting arrested for? Why was he put in the car, first of all? For what? For what? Fraudulent bills? Was that the reason? He was put in a car? Anyways, that should not be an arrest right there. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it because I get a little heated. Overall, not the victim's fault. Train your peoples.
Well, the Floyd family will now be very well off moving forward. So I'm sure that will help their grief process at least a little bit. Good for them.
Well, he also had a daughter, so...
Yeah, she's going to be a fucking millionaire for the rest of her life.
No, she's going to be able to go to college and go to school. And she's going to have a great life. Despite what she had to see happen to her father on TV. So, yay.
Interesting.
Any other news, Bitty?
Yeah, let's see here. Aaron Jones of the Green Bay Packers decided to turn down more money to go elsewhere and stay as a Green Bay Packer. Jesus Christ. Thank the Lord. He is truly a Green Bay Packer. He understands what it means to be on a winning team as opposed to making just a couple extra million a year to go play for a shitty team. He understands how great it is, the community of Wisconsin. Everyone embraces him. Everyone loves him. And he set up a charity fund hours after signing the contract. Just a pillar of society in Green Bay for years to come. I love you, Aaron Jones. And thank you for not signing elsewhere so I don't have to take down all the pictures of you on my wall.
Because there's a lot.
Let's see what else. Oh, Arkansas passed a law banning all abortions except to save the life of a pregnant woman in a medical emergency. So that includes, it doesn't include incest or rape. So if you get raped or if one of your own family members fucks you and impregnates you, you gotta keep the baby.
Yep.
Way to go, Arkansas. You fucking killed it. You're great. You're great. Hey, look, We may be in Louisiana. Oh, wait, that's literally 4 hours away from us.
Yeah, I hate it here in this southern region of the world.
In California, an assembly bill would ban boy/girl sections in stores. All clothes and toys will be gender neutral from now on.
I kind of like that. What's the big deal? I wore boy shirts when I was a kid,
So,
quote unquote.
like the hanging sign that says boys' clothes and girls' clothes, that offends you?
No, but it doesn't offend me that there wouldn't be a sign. Just write kids' clothes. Who cares about kids' clothes, honestly, if you break it down?
Yeah, that
They're
shit.
gonna rip their pants
Yeah.
in like 1 second. They're gonna spill shit on their shirt. You're gonna have to buy a new fucking shirt. Who cares about kids' clothes? And who cares about kids' shoes? Why are you buying your kids Jordans? Why are you buying them fancy shoes? They are gonna grow out of it in 2 seconds. Who cares about kids' clothes?
Wow. It's cathartic.
But who cares, honestly? Like, why is that even a big deal? Oh my god, this tutu is next to this rocket ship shirt. What?
Yeah.
Let your kid wear what they want to wear, and that's it. I mean, yeah.
President Biden's 2 German shepherds, Major and Champ, were sent back to Delaware
Oh no!
after a biting incident.
It was probably Champ.
The dogs were reportedly expected to return after some time off from being dogs.
You dogs, you go back to Delaware. Get out of the White House. How dare you bite someone, almost.
A man propped his slain wife on the couch, then had the kids open Christmas gifts in front of the body, prosecutors say. This was back in 2011. It's just now getting to trial.
What are you talking about? You literally just read something about somebody. What is the backstory of this?
A man killed his wife.
You didn't say that. You just said a man props his slain wife. Yes.
On the couch. So basically, he killed her. It happened to be around Christmas. He put mommy on the couch and put some sunglasses on her and said mommy had too much to drink. The kids opened the presents.
We can have Bernies.
Yeah.
We can have mommies.
So he's about to get it.
That's cold, right?
That's some cold-blooded shit.
Those kids are going to be traumatized for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. They should get $27 million for that. In Mississippi, they passed a law banning transgender women.
Wait, were they white?
No, this was an African American.
No, the kids in the family. Were they white?
No.
They were not white?
Everybody's black in this story.
Okay.
In Mississippi, they passed a law banning transgender women from participating in girls' and women's sports. This bill acts to protect young girls from being forced to compete with biological males for athletic opportunities. Hello, Mississippi, for finally doing something right.
No.
Okay. Well, give me your opinion.
No, I just don't agree with Mississippi.
Oh, well, obviously.
As a state.
Me either, but still, they finally got something right. You want a 14-year-old dude who decided he likes sucking dick to wrestle a 14-year-old girl?
You are disgusting.
What the fuck is wrong with that statement?
You are a disgrace.
I'm sorry. I stand by my statement. This, however, is disgusting. A high school basketball announcer in Oklahoma is in serious hot water for calling black players effing ins because they kneeled during the playing of the national anthem. They're kneeling? Fucking beep! I hope Norman gets their ass kicked. Fuck them. I hope they lose. They're gonna kneel like that?
And this is why they say white people need to stay out of black people's business. And that is one reason. Who cares? Like, honestly, if he didn't make a big stink about this, there we go. We would have been on with our game. But you have to put yourself in this position where you have no voice to speak on and just like bash people. It's so retarded. You, that white person, is obsessed with black people.
Yeah. He could have kept his internal racism inside. Well, actually, the mic was accidentally turned on. That's what makes it so great.
Whoever turned that on accidentally, was it him? I hope it was somebody else that just flipped the switch and just, whoop.
So, the follow-up to this, he actually blamed his diabetes, okay, for his outrage, or his...
What, you were hungry? You needed some sugar?
I will state...
Does the lack of sugar make you racist? New study. We'll follow up on this next week.
I will state that I suffer type 1 diabetes, and during the game, my sugar was spiking. While not excusing my remarks...
The spiking of the sugar.
It is not unusual in my sugar spikes that I become disoriented and often say things that are not appropriate as well as hurtful. I do not believe that I would have made such horrible statements absent my sugar spiking.
No. Boo.
Wow.
That is weak. You know what? If he would have just apologized without an excuse...
Yeah,
that would have been... I would not be okay with it, but I've been like, all right, fuck this guy. But to say that, to blame your diabetes?
Yeah, I would rather him just be like, yes, I'm a racist. I hate black people. I'm sorry. I'll resign immediately. But for him to, try to spin it, woo! Okay, sir. Let's
racist,
see.
I tell you. You're racist.
Well, if you have anything else...
I think I'm okay for today.
All right, my last thing here, and I think we brought it up earlier, but I finally found what it's called. Getting angry at people when they listen to them breathing or eating is called misophonia. It's a brain disorder.
Right.
So I suffer from a brain disorder, so I identify as a disabled person, and I never want to work again.
Okay.
Respect my disability, everyone. Because I am a snowflake, and I am just as original as everyone else. Some would say more. Because I have a disability. Yeah, that was just a caveat.
Well, TikTok made me realize that I might have ADD, so who knows? I'm not going to let it stop me, though. I'm already 30 years old. Well, thank you for listening, everyone. We'll be back next week with another episode of Less the Bitties. Bless you!
Copping pains at night, the better off going bar hopping, waiting to fight right. Nobody wanna get tapped by the gauntlet. If you got it, flaunt it. They say rap is haunted by the living dead. Rip them to shreds, give them the bread while sipping the red bled. Chipping the head, MCs is bought and sold. Their rhymes ain't worth the weight it costs to go hold. It's like a thin chain from here to Brisbane. Y'all should not print his name in vain. Rep the insane, gotta do it. Snottily putrid, true grit. Came to spew, spit like bodily fluid with mucus. Cruise is useless, act like you knew it. Either that or get cold smacked like glue it, chew it. Rules is rules, backed right into it. Ghouls is fools, that's too cracked for school, prove it.
All the way to UK to BK, hear the echo of the bang and the Cockney rhyme and slang. Hurricane ripping through your terrain, hear the echo of the bang and the Cockney rhyme and slang.
No guts, no glory, what's your story? Bore me poorly, saucy, oftenly enough for coffee. Rarely, scarcely, scary, glary, stare. Let's be very clear, MCs is derriere, as well as aware. Warily, just don't be nearly near, you hear me?
Yeah.
Slow flow, speed beats, see what's on his speech from your nosebleed seats. Doomington son, once all the shrooming's done, leaves the room with the grooms, unassuming, blooming none. Lady friend, solid train, Israelite American, hair radiant, wavy baby skin. He stayed pimpin', Rocky Diamond ring, Uncle Joe grandson, Cockney rhyming slang. Crazy grin. Flows is handsome, Cockney rhyming slang.
All the way to UK to BK, hear the echo of the bang and the Cockney rhyme and slang. Hurricane ripping through your terrain.
Diggle your anthem, Cockney rhyming slang.
All the way to UK to BK, hear the echo of the bang and the Cockney rhyme and slang. Hurricane ripping through your terrain, hear the echo of the bang and the Cockney rhyme and slang.